There are rare windows in time that are filled with a kind of contentment this wordsmith finds difficult to describe. And for someone like me, who's known very little of it in this lifetime, that is saying something. This picture-perfect early fall evening, as I sit in my sunroom, the breeze carries the song of the wind chimes, a gift from Sue, gone now 3 years, 40 years of friendship, and still she sings to me. The sun is lowering, shadows stretching long across the street. Inside, families are gathered around tables. I sit, rocking quietly in my chair, watching the neighborhood come alive. Children race by on bicycles and scooters, the sound of their laughter chasing itself down the block. Dominic, the boy down the way, teases me with his smile as I wave from the porch. Twin girls pedaling and chasing close behind, blonde ponytails flying, peals of laughter weaving magic through the air. And I wonder sometimes what it must look like to him, this woman always here, morning and evening, a steady witness to his coming and going. Earlier today, I walked the trails at Devil's Lake. That's where I find my higher power. Families filled the park, savoring the last warm gasp of summer. And I noticed something rare. No phones, no screens stealing moments away. Just people together, laughing, splashing, living. A week ago at a restaurant, I saw the opposite. Every table bent over glowing screens, everyone except one mother and her two daughters. I smiled at them. It is such a gift to see a real conversation. We laughed and the mom said, "We're guilty too sometimes." But that moment stayed with me because presence has become a rarity. Later at the lake, I watched a large gathering of Amish. I'd been there hundreds of times over the decades and had never witnessed such a disparity of culture. I couldn't let the chance pass me by. My mother had hauled the Amish after all, and some of them had come to live in my heart. And I felt drawn to them as there were so many children, the smallest being perhaps 3 years old, a black cat perched atop his adorable, blonde-haired, blue-eyed head. At first, they were all understandably timid and surprised. I suspect none of the other English, as they call us, had approached them, only stared, as is the habit of my people. We talked about raising children in this modern world, and in their eyes I saw a memory when my own son died and my daughter married 2 weeks later. It was the Amish women who showed up. They brought food. They served. They held space for us when we could not hold it ourselves. That love still carries me. Now, back in my sunroom, the hummingbirds have already begun their migration. The crickets and frogs sing in chorus with the finches. If you sit long enough and you're still enough, nature will talk to you. This little porch with its windows and breezes, this humble rocker, these gardens outside. It feels sometimes like my own Walton's Mountain. Not much by world standards, but for me, it's peace, it's presence, and it's enough.